So let's study one of the essential nutrient which is required for the body, that is called carbohydrates. We can call these carbohydrates as the energy giving food. That means whenever we are going to eat these kind of the food, suddenly we get some energy. See, for example, rice. If you are starving from morning to afternoon, suddenly you are going to eat rice and sambar, means you will get somewhat the energy suddenly. So such kind of the food, energy giving food, we are going to call that as the carbohydrates. There are many food items which contains carbohydrates. In that, many are banana, bread, rice, milk, sugar, jaggery, fruits, vegetables, cereals. These are the many kind of the food items which have rich source of carbohydrate. Once again I am going to tell, the carbohydrates are nothing but energy giving food. And the food which is containing the carbohydrates may contain two kinds, that is, one is starch and the other are sugar. One is starch and the other are sugar. Mainly, the rice and the bread contains more amount of the starch in it. And whereas the other kind of the food items, like it may be sugar, jaggery, or any kind of the fruits, honey, these all are rich source of sugars. The sugars which I told you contains the glucose in it. And you all know glucose also one of the source which we get the energy quickly, is it? See, if you take the example of you are playing in a PE period, if you are fully tired, what your PE master will give you? Suddenly if he give you 2 teaspoons full of the glucose, means the energy, you will gain the energy quickly, is it? Therefore, the source of the carbohydrate contains mainly either the sugars and the starch. So, I have to tell you one important thing. You can also test the presence of the sugar or the starch in the body, in any kind of the food. Suppose you are taking rice and you have the doubt whether the food which I am having, that is the rice contains what? Either the starch or the sugar. So there is one simple test. You can identify whether the food you are having contains this sugar or starch.